Hi everybody, Chris Waters here from Pixel Splash Website Design, based here in Geelong for Geelong businesses. And in this week's vlog, I want to talk a little bit about the digital footprint. And you might be thinking, what is the digital footprint and why is it so important? But before I get into that, let me kind of take you on the journey of how I got to thinking about this topic. See, at the moment, Geelong is going through a bit of a transition in terms of encouraging digital behaviour. In fact, there's a digital program that's running called Digital Geelong that the council's pushing, which is encouraging business to think about their digital presence, how they're presenting online, as well as the tools that they're using to stay relevant in this digital age. And it got me thinking about digital footprints and what is a digital footprint and how a digital footprint can affect a business for the positive or for the negative. So a digital footprint has been around for a while. The idea of a digital footprint has been around for a while. And basically, a digital footprint it's the reputation that we have online that's defined by our behaviors or the traces of our marketing or our business statements or messaging or content that we leave online. And so that in that sense, it's a footprint. It's like the sand is the internet and you walking along the sand is your actions on the internet, and so it leaves an imprint. And it's important that we understand our digital footprint, that we know what we're putting into the internet and what others are putting on the internet in relation to our business, because ultimately it affects our reputation as a business. And more, our reputation of the public is based upon not just the physical appearance of the business and how we conduct ourselves as a business physically, but by what's online. And so it's important that we get a handle on our footprint as well as keep accountable to our footprint. And you might ask yourself, well, does my Geelong small business have the digital footprint? Maybe I don't have a website, I don't do social marketing, I don't have Facebook. Do I have a digital footprint? And the answer is actually yes, you do. More than likely, you actually have a digital footprint already, because the fact is other people can get online and talk about your business and reference your business. Other people can leave reviews about your business without you having any input in it at all. So you still need to be aware of your digital footprint in the fact that others can create content. And so the question that you need to ask yourself is this: is my digital footprint positive? Is it negative? Is it consistently working for us? Is it consistent in itself, in its messaging? See, these are all things that you need to think about when you're thinking about your digital footprint. Because as I said before, ultimately, your digital footprint creates your digital reputation. And if your digital reputation is poor or jumbled or inconsistent, it doesn't matter if it's any of those things, then you're in serious trouble. Your business is in serious trouble and you'll be losing clients without even realizing. And so you need to get on top of that. Another question that you need to ask is my digital footprint or the content of my digital footprint secure and protected? Do you have old links to pages on your website maybe that don't exist anymore? Do you have a repository of client information, potentially sensitive client information, that is protected and secure? Is your PR manager for your business posting things online on Facebook that they should or shouldn't be? Are your employees posting things online that they should or shouldn't be? These are really important things that you need to think about so that your business is portrayed as it should be on the internet and that your reputation remains intact. And so I wanted to keep it brief and just talk in those, just raise some questions about what your digital footprint may or may not be. Just to start the ball rolling and get you asking those questions of yourself and of your own Geelong small business. Because as I said before, you need to take ownership of your digital footprint. And it might seem a bit full on at the moment and a lot of information and a lot to think about, but there are some small steps that you can take just yourself to ensure that your footprint is reputable, that you are portrayed online as you should be. And some of the things that you can do is that you can just Google yourself. Google your small business and see what comes up. See the kind of reviews that come up. You can control the messaging of your website and make sure that that's consistent, because obviously your website, if you have one, plays a large role in your online reputation and how it's constructed, its visual appearance, its functionality, all of that contributes to your reputation. So you can control that. To some degree, you can control your reviews, or at least you can be proactive in controlling your reviews. So you can set up Google accounts or Google business accounts and filter your reviews, even report obscene or extremely negative reviews. And then also your social media. If you don't have a handle on your social media, then you should really get onto that and make sure, again, that your messaging is consistent, that your content is appropriate, but also that it's targeted and consistent. And so they're just some things, just a little short discussion about a digital footprint and how it might be affecting your Geelong small business. As always, if you want to talk about website design or website online marketing or your digital footprint, in fact, we would love to talk to you here at Pixel Splash and help you out and help grow your business and establish a good, positive online reputation. And you can contact us with the information below in this video. All right, guys, I'll see you later.